was hij naar Grace toe. Grace arrived just, I think, a few hours ago from Kenya, where she is working for the African Soil Health Consortium. But before, she studied the International Master of Communication here at the Hanze in Groningen. And she was the winner of the European Prera Award. It's the European prize for the best thesis for communication students. Congratulations with this wonderful European prize.
Right now I work at CABI as a communications specialist under the project the Africa Soil Health Consortium.
Food. Too many of us take it for granted. But for 1 billion people, getting enough food is a daily challenge.
It's a project funded by Bill and Melinda Gates. It's a communications project. So my role is to work with the scientists to understand the technology from their point of view. And then I'm sort of the in-between with the team that we work with to see how we can now translate the science to the smallholder farmer who is the end user.
In West Africa, with limited labor and small financial risks.
So I do that with different partners in different countries, on different technologies, and in different languages.
They produce more straw and harvest more cereals.
Scientists generally in the world are now seeing the benefit of working with communications people and not just communicating their science in technical jargon.
Soil fertility
So
management.
there's that change, and people are more willing to work with communications people to just translate their technology into something that's user-friendly, and that for me has been really, really exciting.
It will take the right mix of group-based learning.
In terms of my professional growth, I see myself not being employed, but actually being a consultant. And that is for two reasons. One, because I like having to be able to use my time the way I want to use my time, and also because I like traveling. I've noticed I'm the kind of person who enjoys a lot of challenges, and I don't like to do the same thing over and over again. I imagine myself doing different projects in different countries at the same time, and that's another thing that really attracts me to my current job. I really enjoy doing the aspect of communication, working with the soil scientists, working with the partners in the government. But the good thing that comes with the job is that I get to travel quite often. And I've realized I enjoy living out of a suitcase, and that's my dream. That's my end goal at the end of it all, to really consult various clients, various projects, various regions, and having a really huge impact in whatever it is that I'm doing. That's my goal. Yeah. I'll try and tell it like a little story, just from the beginning, how we started. So that's me coming to study abroad. That was at Schiphol. And many things were going through my mind at this time. It's a very deceptive photo, but I was actually very tense at that point in time. Wondering, have I made the right decision? I'm thinking, will I manage to be away from family? Will I be accepted in a new country? Will I make good grades? I hope I'm making the right decision. By the time I was just about to graduate, I was already working. And at that point in time, we were doing a lot of travel in between Nairobi and out of Nairobi. And it was really difficult for me to sit down and to be able to, to think through and to write stuff. And so I put it up together and I gave it to Eric, my supervisor, and he said no. And I'm thinking, what do you mean no? And I thought, is this man serious? But I'm happy. Looking at it later now, I'm thinking it was really good because that spiraled into many other things. And because of him and his motivation, I was able to come up with a better piece of work.
It's very important that you always try to get the full potential out of people. I mean, I had been supervising Grace, so I knew she was very good. She did excellent things. But she was under enormous pressure because she went back to Africa, had a job. So she handed in her thesis in December for the first thesis round. And I read it and I thought, yeah, okay, this is okay, a 7 or something. But she can do more. This is not her full potential. So, and she wanted to finish, I mean, because she had enough of it. She wanted to finish school, finish the master, next phase. But I told her, Grace, no. I am not going to grade this. You go for May and you improve yourself to make the best out of it. And, well, of course, at first it's a tough message. And then you had the end result. It was like storytelling. It was the perfect story.
Sometimes I even have to wonder, what did I really, really do to deserve this? Yes. I know it is because of the thesis and all the amount of effort and work that went into it. And I'd be keen to say it wasn't all about me. There was lots of people supporting me. There was family supporting me. There was the student faculty supporting me. That one little piece of work can spiral into all these things. It was just supposed to have been a master thesis, just graduate with a master thesis. I didn't think it would end up into a UPRIRA award and then now the Walk of Fame. And I'm happy as well to Hansa University. And I keep saying this not so much as a PR statement, no. Really, really, the MIG program, the Hansa University, they take time to build good communication professionals. They really do. I'm happy to God for the strength, for help, for the brains to think and to be able to do stuff. I'm happy. I'm still pinching myself, but I'm happy. I really, really am happy. Whatever dream you have, it's not unachievable. It's never too far off in the distance, too far off to grasp. You can grasp it. Nothing is out of reach. As long as you have your people supporting you have God supporting you, anything is attainable.